Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for a new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's reading topic is going to be, how is your person feeling about you? Blunt AF. So you guys know the drill. We do this reading a couple times a month on my channel. And what we do in this reading is get some insight and clarity for you on how your person of interest is currently thinking or feeling about you or about this connection in general. And the reason that I label it Blunt AF is because I'm going to give you guys the truth of what I see, good, bad, or indifferent. I really want you to be able to leave this reading feeling empowered to make the right choices and decisions that are best for you and not feel like you have to be super attached to a person who may or may not be showing up in the right way for you, okay? So if you are sensitive about this person and you may not be open to hearing the good, the bad, or the neutral about this person's feelings, this would be a good time to go ahead and click off the video because I am going to give you guys the blunt, honest truth, of course, delivered in the most loving and compassionate way possible. Please keep in mind as well, you guys, this is a general reading. So you may not resonate with every specific message found within a pile. If you're getting into the reading and you're getting into the energies and it really doesn't feel accurate to your situation, then there's probably not a message for you within that chosen pile. You may need to select another pile, or there's always a possibility that there's just not a message for you in today's reading, and that's totally normal. That's totally fine. I have a full playlist of these videos available on my channel. Maybe there's another reading that I've posted recently that will have a more specific message for you. I also do offer personal readings. All the details on how you can book that will be linked in the description box down below. And as you guys probably know, a personal reading will definitely get you a much more accurate and tuned in explanation of what's going on in your own personal situation. All right, so now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our deck selection for today's reading. So we're working with 3 piles per usual. Starting in here on the left, we have deck number 1. This is the After Tarot deck. And the crystal that we're working with here is actually a smoky quartz, which is super beautiful. For deck number 2, we have the Housewives Tarot, and the crystal that we're working with here is this beautiful blue chalcedony stone. And for deck number 3, we're working with the Wheel of the Year Tarot and this pink Himalayan salt. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your person. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really selecting with your intuition versus your eyesight. And once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box below where you can locate the timestamp that will skip you straight away to your chosen deck. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked out the After Tarot with this beautiful little smoky quartz stone, we are going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. So you guys know the drill. What I like to do first is start off with our Twin Flame Journey Oracle. This has been the one I've been really gravitating towards the most recently for these readings. And what we'll be doing today is beginning by getting an energy check-in to see kind of where your person currently stands with regard to you and with regard to this connection. Definitely let me know how you guys like this recording space here. It is a little bit of a tighter space, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to freshen up the energies a little bit. So feel free to drop your feedback below if you like this setup or the old one better. So for pile number 1, let's see. How is their person feeling about them and about this connection? How do they feel? Okay. Well, this one flew out, so we are going to take it. And this one also flew out face up, so we're going to take this one as well. So we've got the energy of third party with the 5th dimension. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have offer. So third party, you guys, it doesn't have to mean the worst. Essentially, when we get this energy of a third party, looking at this card, this is basically telling me that right now there is something that's driving a wedge between the two of you. So there's something this person feels is like in the way of them being able to really connect with you in a more grounded and rooted way. And it's interesting that you guys did choose this smoky quartz because this is a grounding stone for the root chakra, right? This is about needing to ground something into the material realm, ground something more into reality. And right now this person is thinking of you a lot with the 5th dimension. So A 5D connection is kind of like when we are dreaming a lot about a person. We feel connected to a person even though we're not physically together with them in the 3D. And so I definitely see that your person right now is, I think, daydreaming a lot about you, feeling really energetically and spiritually connected to you. But they're settling for this because there's something going on in their life that's preventing them from being able to actually come forward in a way. So we're going to get some more insight into this third party because, we got to see what that's about. We'll see what else comes through here. Right now, I'm kind of reading it here as a wedge because, with the fifth dimension card, it's really showing me here a couple, right? It doesn't show me 3 people. It shows me 2 people. And so I do feel like this person has you on their mind a lot. So the third party could be work. The third party could be something else that they have going on that's preventing them from stepping forward. But we are going to see, right? We're going to see in just a minute here what's the reality of how they feel. There could be another person. I don't know. I'm not initially feeling that, but we shall see. So how is this person feeling as it pertains to my pile 1 group? This one wants to come out. So we've got an Ace of Cups in reverse. We have a Queen of Pentacles. We have a Death card in reverse. Okay, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Cups, we have a 2 of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, we have a 2 of Pentacles. And clarifying the Death card reversed, we have a 5 of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of Swords energy here that I see with your person. So we've got Swords, we've got Pentacles, we've got Cups. Let's pull an Oracle deck from an Oracle deck here and just kind of get some more insights with this person. How are they feeling? Romance. Yeah. That's really interesting, you guys, because I do feel like this person has emotion for you. They do have feelings for you because even looking at this 5th dimension card, one thing that was really catching my eye is the water here. It's like this couple is walking on this like road, but they're walking through water. So they definitely have feelings for you, romantic feelings for you. And I think romantic intentions for this connection. I feel like this person with the Ace of Swords being here at the bottom of the deck, they have come to some sort of realization about this relationship. They're thinking about it a little bit differently than maybe they thought about it in the past. And I feel like this person is coming to the realization that there's something about your connection that is going to need to change. The current status of how things are going isn't really working. It's not bringing them a ton of emotional fulfillment here. And they are fully aware with some of our 2s that it's time to make a decision. Yeah, see that 8 of Cups reverse, it's kind of like being stuck in an unfulfilling energy. So let's dial it back to this first position here. Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords. This person is not feeling fulfilled with the way that this connection is. And this is kind of like where, for me, this represents kind of past, present, future energy here with regard to their feelings and kind of where the connection may progress. So this is talking about kind of the recent past. This person was feeling maybe emotionally drained with the way that this connection was going, emotionally dissatisfied with the way that this connection is going. And with the 2 of Swords, there's a stalemate energy here. It's like they know that there's something about this that isn't working for them. but they were unwilling to actually just have a conversation about it, make a clear, decisive move with regard to it. It's almost like they were just kind of sitting here in willful ignorance, in a sense, or like willfully blinding themselves, you know? The Two of Swords is kind of about, there's like this elephant in the room that we need to address. And for this person, this elephant in the room is the feelings that they were feeling. You know, we have romantic feelings here, but the Ace of Cups in reverse is usually when somebody feels like they're losing feelings, or they feel as though they are not getting what they need from a situation, or maybe there's external circumstances like with the third party that are kind of blocking this person from being able to fully open up their heart to you. And instead of them actually talking about it, they're just sitting here ignoring it. So I could definitely see why you guys might feel a little bit confused with how the situation is going. We have a Queen of Pentacles with a Two of Pentacles. This person, I do think that they feel that you guys, my viewer, are someone who is very well off. Like, they definitely see you as someone who's very caring, very nurturing, very responsible. They know that you would bring a lot to the table in a relationship. They value that about you. And with the Two of Pentacles here, it's kind of like this juggling of like, okay, like pile one is this amazing Queen of Pentacles. Do I have the capacity for this in my life right now? So again, it is very much this energy, especially with this Two of Pentacles here, that it's like they're trying to decide if they really have the space for you to be in their life in this more romantic, rooted, grounded capacity. With the Queen of Pentacles here, this person knows that they would have to put in effort. They know that they would have to put forth tangible effort to actually ground this in reality, that you would have an expectation of that, as we all would, right? So they're trying to decide what they can and can't do right now. And this person, I think, may be juggling a lot of things, which makes sense with that, again, that third party energy. Not necessarily seeing or picking up that it is another person. For some of you guys, it could be, because we do have 3 candles here in the romance card, and there's 3 people here, and there's 3 people here. So for some of you, the third party could be a person, but it doesn't necessarily feel like that completely blatantly. We'll see. We're going to get more insight, but yeah, it's like they're trying to decide what they have the time and space for in their life and what's going to have to go in order for them to bring you in a more real way. Then coming into the near future here, we've got Death reversed with the Five of Cups reversed. So the Death card reversed is kind of like where we're avoiding making a change. We're not ready to release something. We're not ready to let something go. And I think that this is where this person is getting stuck with this Two of Swords. They realize that they have to change something about their life in order for things to feel better, but I don't think that they're ready to do so. I think that this person knows that in order for them to be with you, they would have to make a pretty drastic change. They're going to have to let something in their life go in order to be with you. And so they right now, or at least coming into the near future, I see them being more like clinging on to the status quo of how things are while they try to regain some sense of optimism about their feelings. Okay, so let's go in with another deck. I liked using this in one of our recent readings. So let's go in with, this is the Archer's Love Oracle deck created by my good friend Erica. So let's get some insight here into how they feel. We'll get some clarifiers here. Have trust popped out, so that's interesting. So let's clarify this Ace of Cups with the Two of Swords. How are they feeling? Nothing to worry about. Okay. Clarifying this Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, there it is. Love triangle. Yep. And clarifying the Death reverse with the Five of Cups reversed. Family matters. Yeah, you guys, you see, this is why I love this deck, because it really is such a good deck for pulling out the specific issue that's going on. So, you know, I think in the past, this person was ignoring their feelings with nothing to worry about here. It was kind of this energy of like, the status quo works for me because I don't want to have to worry about it. is what I feel, just dismissing the way that they felt. But here in the present energy with love triangle, I do feel this is kind of tying into that third party energy again, where there could be another person or family member involved here. So again, a love triangle can mean that they are dating someone else and there's another person involved here. But a love triangle is also just talking about that energy of the third party. There's some third thing going on in their life that's preventing them from being able to fully commit and connect to you. With family matters coming up here, this could specifically have to do with a family issue that they have going on in their life. Maybe that's the third party issue. Maybe there's something that would change with their family dynamic if they were to bring you into the picture in a more prominent way. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of these oracle cards before we close it out. And we'll do some message cards too. How are they feeling about my pile one viewers? Up in the air. I think that sums it up pretty well. You know, this person is very much up in the air about what they want to do. They're juggling a lot right now. They're indecisive about what they want. We do have standards and boundaries at the bottom. So kind of there's that energy of the Queen of Pentacles. I think this person knows that you guys have standards and boundaries, you know, because they do feel like they know what's up when it comes to you and what your expectations are. And perhaps that's what this Eight of Swords or Ace of Swords is talking about. Maybe some of you guys had like a pretty blunt conversation with this person, letting them know what it was from your perspective. And so they know, but now it's up to them what they're going to actually do about it. So let's close it out. We're going to use these hidden truth message cards just to get some deeper insights into what they would specifically say if they were being totally honest. So let's see for group 1. Excuse me. Sorry guys, I've been sick. Okay. I am in a committed relationship. So there it is. There it is. This person has a committed relationship with someone else. I watch your social media. So there's the 5D connection, you guys. Like, you know, a lot of times those 5D connections are kept alive because people are lurking on each other's social media, keeping themselves connected without realizing that that's what they're doing. So if you want to sever ties with this person, I would block them and I would detach from them. Okay. We don't share the same values. So that's interesting with family matters. And then we've got I can't be with you at the bottom. This is why I title these readings Blunt, you guys. So it's kind of interesting with family matters being here. It's like, I think that this person feels like they would have to change something that they hold very dear. And it's definitely something to do with maybe family values. So that's going to be different for everyone here, you know. But I think that there's a resistance here to changing that for this connection. So, pile 1, let me know how this message resonates. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Again, use your intuition. There's definitely some very blunt messages here that are sharing that this person is in a committed relationship. I would imagine that a lot of you guys probably already know this. But if that doesn't resonate with your situation, always keep in mind that third party can just mean another thing going on, okay? So let me know how it resonates. If you're not already, please do subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in a new reading very soon. Bye! Hey there, pile 2. If you guys picked out the blue Chalcedony stone with the Housewives Tarot, this is going to be your reading where we're going to see how your person is feeling about you. So as you guys may know, if you watch these videos, we're going to kick things off with this oracle deck. This is the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and this is going to tell us kind of like where your person currently stands with regard to this connection, with regard to their feelings. So kind of the overall energy here. So for pile 2, how are they feeling? How's their person feeling? about them. Okay. 2 flying out. So we've got patience and we've got solitude. Spring at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel as though there is a new beginning coming up for this connection that this person is wanting with the spring card here. Spring is all about new beginnings, a new period of blossoming abundance for this connection potentially. The season of spring could be significant for some of you guys out there. But right now, I think that this person is doing some self-reflection on what it is that they truly want. And you guys did pick blue chalcedony. So this is a stone that is said to really support in achieving goals, something that you're wanting to go after. It's said to help give you the drive and motivation to focus and concentrate on your goals. So I wonder for some of you guys if your person might be focused in on some other goal that they have in their life for themselves, maybe something with their career goals. And that is why we're kind of in this place of needing solitude. It's like, I feel like once this person decides what it is that they want, they will be very focused about going after it and getting it. But right now, I feel like they're needing a little bit of patience from you while they kind of figure it out. Okay. I do kind of get the sense that this person might be a little bit more traditional because you guys did pick the Housewives tarot, which does depict kind of like these really comical but like traditional sort of like 1940s, 1950s kind of scenes. So that could be the case for some of you guys. And it's kind of this vibe of like if they can't do it right, they're not going to do it at all. So it's not that they're not interested. I think that they're maybe a little shy, and I think that they're maybe just needing a little bit of time to figure out what they want. So let's see. Let's see what else we can get about their feelings for you. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling right now. Like this person could be kind of like a domesticated type of person or want like a more domesticated type of partner or relationship. I don't know, like that. I don't know. I just heard that in my head. So definitely traditional is what I feel with this person. I almost said this guy with this person. All right. So we've got a Page of Pentacles. Woo! We have the Nine of Cups. Aw. Okay. Something flew. Didn't something just fly face up? Did I miss it? Maybe not. Maybe it flew back in. I don't know. Okay. And we have the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. We have a Seven of Wands in reverse. And clarifying an Ace of Swords. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay. I do feel that this person is for sure still needing some clarity on what it is that they truly want here with that Queen of Swords being reversed. I think this person may also not know exactly what it is that you guys want. Because the Queen of Swords reversed can also be representing you, my viewer, and your energy. And maybe this person perceiving you as being unclear about what you want. Let's get one of these. influence. We have memories at the bottom. So there definitely feels like there's a little bit of a history here with this person. Okay. This person with influence being here, I think that they might be talking to their friends a lot about this connection, or talking to maybe their family or their loved ones about you, or someone that they trust is in their ear a little bit here with regard to this relationship. I can't really tell if it's positive or negative influence, but there is somebody that is talking to them about you. So maybe you guys know who that is. Maybe you don't. Maybe it'll kind of come out here in a little bit. Maybe it's this Queen of Swords person. But I feel like whoever they're talking with is giving them a lot to think about here, especially with this patience and solitude. Even though this person may have friends giving their opinion or someone giving their opinion, I do think that they are capable of making up their own mind here. I see them really, really striving to figure things out for themselves, and they are doing it in their own time, because we do have a lot of pentacles here, which is usually a slower moving energy. And some of them are in reverse, which is like extra slow. Okay. So let's start over here with the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this person definitely feels curious about you, pile 2. They have a lot of curiosity about you. They definitely see potential for this connection. They want to learn more about you is what I feel. But they feel like maybe there's like a newness here, or like, because pages are all about like kind of these new, more youthful energies. So I feel like there's this newness to this connection, whereas like even though you guys may have some sort of history with this person, there could be something about the dynamic in this connection changing from what it was in the past. And because it's new, right, with the spring energy, they really want to take it slow. Because with this Knight of Pentacles reversed, this is kind of like a stubborn lack of progress, okay? I feel like this person just may not be in a place right now, maybe like financially, or materially, to really put forth a lot of effort into like offering you something real. So I feel like when you guys talk to this person, it's probably more like sporadic conversation, like in and outs, or just checking in through text message, kind of something like that is what I'm getting. There's definitely a lot of mischievous energy here too. But it's interesting because it's like he's catching these plates and putting them back on the shelf in a really neat way. So I'm also feeling this person may have some perfectionist tendencies when it comes to relationships and love, where they want things to be done perfect, quote unquote, or they want things to be done right, which kind of goes back to those more traditional energies that I was picking up on. Now, I do feel like this person has feelings for you guys with the Nine of Cups. I think there's something about your energy that makes them feel like they could be getting everything that they ever wanted. Like the Nine of Cups is a couple things for me. It is a more self-centered card, which we'll get to in a second. But the way I see it here depicted is it feels like this person looks at you as like this ultimate wish fulfillment. Like you see this happy married couple here. The man is like giving this woman a gift to open up on Christmas. Like I do feel like this person has a lot of sentimental feelings for you, where they really see you as someone that could give them like the life that they've always dreamed of or fantasized of for themselves. And there is something about your energy that disarms this person with the Seven of Wands reverse. It's kind of like, wow, like pile 2 makes me feel so good and so happy when we talk that like it breaks their walls down. Look at this card. It's so funny. It kind of breaks their walls down in a sense is what I feel. Now, the other side to the Nine of Cups it's important we touch on here is that it is more of a self-focused card. And remember, overall energy, your person is focused on solitude right now. So even though I do think that they have these feelings for you about you being this kind of ultimate wish fulfillment, I also see them as really needing this time to themselves, okay? Because this card is not necessarily a card that talks about reciprocating energy. It's more about the self, what they've dreamed of, okay? And what I see here with the Six of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords is that this person has come to a realization that they may not have enough to give you right now because they're in this solitude energy. They may have other things going on. If it is a financial thing and they're not really feeling ready, I think that this person knows that maybe you're showing up willing and able to give more than they're able to give to you right now. And with the Ace of Swords, it is quite possible that this person may want to have a conversation with you about that to kind of clear the air here. So this energy, it really doesn't feel bad, you guys. Like, I really do. I keep coming back to this card because I really do feel that they are very fond of you. I do feel that you make them very happy. They may want to give you a gift or something. Or maybe there's been a gift that one of you has given to the other that brought them a lot of joy. But it's like they think about you and they feel very happy. It's just kind of coming down to them to the effort piece. I just don't know that they're in that place yet where they can put forth the effort that you would want to see. So let's get some more insight here. This is my Archer's Love Oracle deck. So let's get some clarifiers on these energies, starting with the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have no, which makes sense. It's kind of like, it's a no for now is what I feel, because this person, it maybe in the past, they just haven't felt that they've been in the best place to be able to really tangibly offer you anything, We have attention seeking. Interesting. This person, I do think, may see you as attention seeking, like you are someone that commands attention. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Maybe this person is, I don't think it's them though, because this is more introverted energy. This could also be something else for this person, you guys, where they're more, this person comes across more introverted. And they may see you as somebody who's the opposite, that's maybe a bit more extroverted, and something about that may feel a bit uncomfortable for them. Okay, we also have the Wound Mate card coming up. Ooh, okay, hold up. We have the Dating card that flew out off from the bottom of the deck. So it's like there is definitely still interest here that I feel. Wound Mate would be something for you guys to kind of self-reflect on a little bit, because the Wound Mate does talk about having more of an unhealthy attachment to someone for whatever reason. Bonding with the person over a shared wound that the two of you have. And maybe this person has kind of realized this about the connection. And this, again, could be the reason why they're saying no, because it's they may still want to focus on their own healing before they put forth effort into a relationship. You guys also have the Knight of Cups here underneath the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely these romantic feelings that they do have for you. And I do think that they want to eventually communicate with you and reveal how they feel. But it's I think that they're still kind of hung up on feeling confused about what it is that you guys may want to. So let's move on to our next deck. So I'm going to pull one of these Arrows of Love, and then we'll look at the messages from them. So for pile 2, how do they feel? For some of you guys, the Influence card, I think, is maybe they feel as though you're being influenced by someone or something with that attention-seeking behavior. Excuse me. We have On the Horizon. Yes. So you guys, there is clarity coming on the horizon. I do feel like something is eventually going to shift with this person. Especially, again, with that Spring card at the bottom. There is kind of this undertone of desire for a new beginning here in this connection, or for clarity. So I think that things will probably change in the future, in the near future, you guys. This clarity energy is coming. So we're going to now go ahead and just close this out by getting some message cards from them. So we're going to see what this person might say to you if they were being totally honest about how they feel. look at this. I am recovering. There's something this person has gone through, which is why they're asking for your patience, you guys, on an energetic level. So if they haven't been as communicative with you, if they've kind of had their guard up a little bit or kept you at arm's length, it's because they're going through their own period of healing right now that they need. So let's see. I feel so drawn to you. Yeah. It's like, that's what I feel with that Nine of Cups is like they have, like something about your energy is magnetic to this person. They feel very good being around you, for sure. I miss being with you. Yeah, they miss you. They want to see you, is what I feel. Let's get one more. I wish we could go back. So this person is like, there's something from the past that they want to revisit with you. And we have, I wonder how you feel at the bottom. You guys, you see, this person doesn't know how you feel. So that's why they're like, probably not doing anything. So I didn't do this in group 1, but now I feel like we need to get some advice for you because this person doesn't know how you feel. So I wonder like if you were able to like communicate with them, if it would help. So let's see. I'm going to just pull a card of advice for my pile 2 viewers just to kind of see what action or energy would be best for them to embody with regard to this connection with their person. This is the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, with the Chariot at the bottom. I feel like you guys need to take a risk and you need to tell this person how you really feel. Because the 7 of Swords is telling me that maybe you guys haven't been totally honest with them about your feelings. Maybe when you've communicated with this person, you've been kind of discreet about the true nature of your feelings. So I kind of feel like Spirit is saying, like, when you have an opportunity, just be honest with this person and confess how you feel. Because they're clearly wondering, like, how you feel. They want to know. And there's a lot of, like, positive energy here. So maybe, like, the next time you guys see them or talk to them, give them the truth. So, all right, pile 2. This actually feels like really promising energy. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know how the energy resonates with your situation. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in a new reading very soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you guys picked out the pink Himalayan salt with the Wheel of the Year Tarot, let's go ahead and see how your person that you guys are thinking about is currently feeling about you and about this connection. So we are going to kick things off by first looking into this oracle deck here. This is the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. I'm going to be using this deck to just channel their overall energy, just to kind of see where they stand right now with regard to you and this relationship. So for pile 3, how are they feeling about my viewers? Wow, so we've got soulmate. We have victim. And we have numbing at the bottom of the deck. So there's something that this person is trying to erase right now. There's some sort of pain that they are trying to erase as it pertains to you and this connection. So numbing at the bottom of the deck, that's definitely interesting to see. This person definitely feels a very strong emotional connection with you. I'm getting a lot of passion from this person. I'm getting a lot of emotion. I do feel like this person, it almost feels like they've been like brought to their knees by you in some way. So I don't know if you guys have kind of pushed this person to be really vulnerable, or if you've gotten them to open up emotionally in a way that they've never done before. Maybe this person's been able to talk with you about things that have happened to them in the past. emotions that they've had a hard time dealing with. But I also think that this person is desiring a purification of this connection here. With you guys choosing the pink Himalayan salt and the victim card coming up here, this person right now kind of feels like their hands are tied with regard to you in this relationship for some reason. Like there's something here that's making them feel like they're a victim of circumstance. And, you know, that energy is going to be on a gradient. You know, for some of you guys, you may know, like, oh yeah, this person, they always play the victim. For others of you, it could be less severe than that. So let's see with the tarot. I just started feeling really anxious. I think that you give this person butterflies for some of you, or they've been really potentially overthinking something with this connection. Let's see. Ugh, geez. Sorry, guys. So how are they feeling? Excuse me. So we've got an 8 of Cups reversed. We have a 2 of Pentacles. We have the World, clarifying the 8 of Cups. The King of Wands, clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords reversed, clarifying the World. The Knight of Wands reversed. 2 of Swords at the bottom. So there's an energy of stalemate. There's an energy of stalemate and indecision here at the bottom of the deck with heartbreak underneath. So this person, and that's what I was kind of picking up on with that victim energy. And also the energy of numbing. Like this person right now, because the 2 of Swords is making me feel like they're numbing too. It's making me feel like they're trying to ignore something. Not face it, not deal with it. Let's see. Let's get one of these cards. How do they feel? Ah, okay. We've got Daydream. I feel like I want to take one more. Self-love. This person is definitely thinking a lot about you. So if you guys are in separation, that Daydream card is telling me they're thinking about you a lot. Reminiscing on the good times. But I definitely think that this person is in a place right now where they are needing to honor their self-love. So if you guys are kind of split from this person, they are in a place of knowing that they need to focus on themselves, deal with the emotions. So listen, I feel like in the past in this connection with the 8 of Cups reversed, this person was not feeling totally fulfilled with how things were going with you guys. But they were staying here in a situation that they weren't really happy in because they're a loyal person with the King of Wands. I feel like this person is fiercely loyal, protective. I feel like this is a person that likes to show up as an equal partner in a connection. At least this is the way they see themselves. And they wanted to feel like they were being supportive to you. Maybe you guys were going through a tough situation and this person stood by your side or wanted to be by your side. Maybe this person was staying in this connection because they're very prideful in a lot of ways and they didn't want to walk away because for them this was almost like admitting to a failure in a sense. I don't know where that's coming from. That's just what I'm getting. That's what I'm channeling here. But I feel like this person at their core is a very loyal, confident person. You know, they're a very masculine energy and they wanted to stick things out with you even though they may not have felt totally fulfilled here. They do feel that special soulmate connection with you guys, you know. Present energy here, we've got a Two of Pentacles with a Five of Swords in reverse. So this person is kind of in a place where they are needing to make a decision here with the Two of Pentacles. I do feel that this person, I feel like this person may see you as having an upper hand over them. There's definitely a little bit of ego coming through here as well from them. Makes sense with the King of Wands. I am getting a subtle hint of ego coming up here because look at this little seesaw, how you've got the little girl that's in the upper position and the little boy is kind of in the lower position. So it's like this person, for whatever reason, is kind of feeling like you have an upper hand here, and they're trying to figure out what that means for them or what they want to do with that. I also think with this Five of Swords reverse is like this person is desiring to sort of drop the petty energy of that ego, right? Because that's Five of Swords is like that ego energy of like fighting over things that don't really matter, or being kind of passive aggressive and not really saying what it is that you truly want or what you truly feel. You just kind of act different. You know what I mean? I think that this person definitely feels that there's been a lot of ups and downs in this connection, and that maybe the communication hasn't been stellar, which makes sense because we got a Two of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So this person right now is not communicating. So this could be coming from them. But there's definitely kind of like this tit for tat energy that this person is desiring to release. And they're trying to figure out with the Two of Pentacles. Like for me, when I see a Two of Pentacles in a love reading, this is usually about someone trying to decide how to make space for a person in their life again, or in their life in general. It's like you're weighing the options, you're juggling a lot of things right now, and something is going to have to go in order for something else to come in, right? So they might just be feeling right now like they're needing to take this time. It's almost like I'm feeling like they're deciding self-love or stay with pile 3. Continue connecting with pile 3 is like the energy I'm picking up on here. Now with the World card in reverse, I definitely feel in the future you guys will be getting closure from this person, because the World is very much about closing out a chapter, closing out a cycle. And so I do think in a lot of ways that this person is feeling as though they tried. You know, I think that this person really feels as though they tried, that they put in this effort. Things didn't work out for them in the way that they had planned. I do think that they're thinking about it a lot. They're numbing the pain of it. But ultimately what I see here in the future is this person feeling like they've done what they can do. Like the cycle is complete in a way. Because especially with it being clarified here by the Knight of Wands reverse, it's like this is showing me a slowing down, a lack of passion and a connection waning, right? Now, for some of you guys, I definitely feel like this person is like almost feeling like they're ready to just kind of move forward on their own. For others of you, I see this as more of like a closing out of a chapter in this connection. And specifically what we're closing out is some sort of more impulsive or hot-headed energy here, changing something about this and maybe taking a more practical and pragmatic approach to this connection. So, I want to see, let's continue. I'm going to pull some cards from the Archer's Love deck to get some clarifiers on these energies. This deck is like really good for pinpointing the specifics of like these emotions here. So clarifying this Eight of Cups with the King of Wands. Wound mate. This person wasn't happy, you guys. That makes a lot of sense with that Eight of Cups reverse. It's like this person, I think, really sees themselves, especially with self-love coming up here. It's like, I think that they really feel as though they tried to show up in a really healthy way for you, in a really loyal way. They tried to put in effort. They tried to be by your side. They tried to be the leader here. But there was some sort of wound in this connection, some sort of unhealthy attachment that the both of you had to each other that was making this person feel not as happy as they could, okay? Just keeping it real here. Some of you guys, this victim card might be about them feeling like you play the victim, that you're the victim in a way. That's just something I'm getting for someone out there. But use your intuition. Okay. Yeah, so now we have cohabitation. So it's like this could be what this person is weighing options. Like cohabitation has to do with like moving in together, living together, or kind of infusing your lives together in a more major way. And this person, it's like they're currently weighing out and trying to decide if they can make space for that with how things have gone. Clarifying this world with the Knight of Wands. We have money struggles. Okay. Happy in reverse at the bottom. Yeah, this person is not happy, you guys. I think that this person, for some of you guys, this could be like external stuff to your connection where like maybe this person wasn't happy because of their own like situation. Money struggles is telling me that this person may be walking away from this connection because they need to focus on their money, right? They need to focus on their career, their finances, their work, things like that. This is also tying in with that too, because, you know, the Two of Pentacles is about managing resources, right? Maybe this person doesn't feel like they have the resources to be able to offer you something right now. That's what they're trying to figure out. Let's pull one of these cards and then we'll close it out with messages from them. This person has definitely been feeling nervous and anxious about this connection though, because I'm sweating. And when I was shuffling earlier, I was feeling very anxious. Like this person, there's almost like this feeling of anticipation that I'm getting where it's like they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for the shoe to drop is kind of the feeling that I got. Okay. Rendezvous. So maybe you guys are going to meet up and talk about this because we also have initiation of love at the bottom. I wonder if that's kind of what's making this person feel nervous. See, is like they know that they're going to talk to you about this and there's going to be some sort of resolution here. So let's shuffle some message cards and let's see what this person would verbally say to you if they were being honest. Will you ever make things right? Yeah. This person, you guys, 100% feels like they've been the victim here. I think that they are really looking to you to like apologize or rectify something because like I kept picking up on with that King of Wands, they really feel like they did what they were supposed to do by you. I feel the sexual tension. So yeah, there's still those really romantic and passionate feelings that this person holds for you. I want you back. Okay. So they may not. I wonder how you feel. Yeah, they definitely want to know how you feel. They're wanting closure with this World card. So for some of you guys, like I was saying, like the world can be talking about them closing this out and wanting to close it out. But I think for a lot of you guys, it's more so about wanting closure. So whether that's you guys getting back together or them just having a clear understanding of how you feel. I also have to note we do have I want to start over underneath that. And then we have I saved your text and messages here. So I think that there are a select group of you out there where this person wants to get back together with you and they want to start fresh. Again, going back to your crystal with the pink Himalayan salt, like they want to purify the energy of this connection and start anew. So everyone's situation is going to be different. I would definitely be curious to hear from you guys, like how it resonates with yours. So drop me a comment down below and let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching today's reading, and I'll see you in a new one very soon. Bye.